You'll see that the presenter, who is with Ron Paul, is presenting the documents. So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt that these are legitimate. What they are claiming is that the Department of Defense recently revised, updated a Pentagon directive that now allows the U.S. military to use lethal force on American citizens on American soil. Let's watch, and we'll stay on this story, see what else we find.
But we want to start off with a headline from Zero Hedge. It's a pretty hot headline. U.S. military now is authorized to kill Americans on the U.S. soil. That can't be possible. Yeah. This would open up the door for the careless use, and it's more frequent and legal. It'll be legal now, so nobody will have to worry about that. Send in the troops. We need you to shoot a couple of these people. Yeah. They're opposing our policies. They're demonstrating against COVID rules. There's something they'll come up with. So I think it's very, very dangerous.
So here it is. Now, Zero Hedge picked it up from Armageddon Pros, which is a Substack which they often run. It says U.S. military now authorized to kill Americans on U.S. soil. Just ahead, intriguingly, of November elections, and that was my second thought. The military has granted itself permission to unleash lethal force on the civilian population. Again, I thought this has got to be an exaggeration. So I went and looked, and actually go to the next one because this explains what it is. Now, it's not a law. It's a DOD directive. So this is, the administrative state where they take over. They don't pass laws. They are laws unto themselves. Go to the next one if you can, because this is what they're talking about. And I went and I read this secondly, and it talks about a reissued DOD directive that was reissued just on September 27th, 2024. It governs the Department of Defense intelligence activities and now includes provisions authorizing lethal force in certain circumstances, and it supplants the 2016 version, which did not mention that. So I read all of this too, which is someone else's analysis. I said, okay, this sounds even more troubling. I want to go look at the document itself. And so go to the next one. I actually went and looked at the DoD directive. It's DoD Directive 5240.01. Now go to the next one. I'm just going to get to this really quick so I can, just so people, this is on their own website. Now this is section 3 of that directive. Assistance to law enforcement agencies and other civil authorities. Now go to the next one. Now this is levels of authority. This is section 3.3. Defense intelligence components may provide personnel to assist a federal department or agency, including a federal law enforcement agency or a state or local law enforcement agency, when lives are in danger in response to such a request for such assistance in accordance with the following approval authorities. Now here are the authorities. I'm sorry to get so far into the woods here, but go to the next one. Responding with assets with potential for lethality, and I underlined this, I highlighted it, or any situation where it is reasonably foreseeable that providing the requested assistance may involve the use of force that is likely to result in lethal force, including death or serious bodily injury. I'm sorry to bog the discussion down with that, Dr. Ball, but I really wanted to hone in on this is their actual document. It's not just someone's analysis.
Well, Doc, I think you just said you found the document.
Well, I remember our team did here, and that is the actual document. It's DoD Directive 5241.01, and everything that on the Ron Paul report that you just saw is right there in that.
So I found the one that was dated 2016. I couldn't find the 2024.
Right. This was just end of September, so this is just a few weeks ago. And so this is, so Ron Paul and his team are on top of this, and you get deeper into it and everything. You see the passages in the document that call for lethal force.
All right, let's go.
All right, brothers and sisters. Now, these are the documents that showing you the implementation of the U.S. being able to kill U.S. citizens, the army, the military, being able to kill U.S. citizens on U.S. soil. Brothers and sisters, who do you think the citizens will be? Brothers and sisters, the national security alert for all blacks to flee. Brothers and sisters, this is the evidence to what is being planned. Now, brothers and sisters, when false Israel is destroyed, America and Britain is going to attack all blacks. Brothers and sisters, the scriptures state that when you see Jerusalem surrounded by armies, know that her desolation is near. Then those who are in Judea must flee to the mountains, and those who are inside the city must leave, and those who are in the country must not enter the city, because these are the days of punishment, so that all things which have been written will be fulfilled. Brothers and sisters, the national security alert will be sent out by America simultaneous when they see false Israel has lost and been destroyed. Brothers and sisters, right now we're in the abomination of desolation, that has been taking place for a year now. The abomination of desolation, brothers and sisters, is the sign that is given to the world to let you know where we are right now in time. Brothers and sisters, this sign would catch the attention of the nations of the world. This event, this war that broke out October 8th, 2023, has now caught the attention of the nations of the world and has escalated to the point that this event has spiraled into what they are calling World War III. Brothers and sisters, the abominable cruel destruction of the Palestinian people, the 41,000 Palestinians, mostly women and children, that have been killed, the hundreds of missing that have been killed are missing are mostly women and children. The world is witnessing this genocide that is being dealt out by the hands of false Israel. America and Britain is backing, funding, supplying, and protecting false Israel in this genocide. And the world is witnessing this. The world is witnessing the true nature of America, Britain, false Israel, and the West. The world is witnessing that there's a double standard. The same laws that America uses to condemn and sanction other nations. They will not say or do anything to stop false Israel from carrying out this genocide on the Palestinian people. Brothers and sisters, abominable is the adjective of abomination. Abominable means causing moral revulsion. Hamas's uprising was suppressed by false Israel's abominable, cruel destruction. The very definition. Brothers and sisters, you're witnessing the sign of the time that comes before the great and dreadful day of the Lord, or this sign is also the trigger to the apocalypse. Brothers and sisters, false Israel is this abomination. False Israel is an abomination that causes desolation. Brothers and sisters. So when you see the abomination that causes desolation standing where it does not belong, let the reader understand. Then those that are in Judea flee to the mountains. As you recognize, brothers and sisters, each says flee. Each one of the scriptures share with us to flee to the mountains. Brothers and sisters, false Israel was set up in 1948 in Palestine. And the scriptures let us know how long will this desolation how long will this abomination that is causing desolation, that is standing where it does not belong, last? All right, brothers and sisters. Then I heard one saint speaking, and another saint said unto that certain saint which spake, how long shall be the vision concerning the daily sacrifice, and the transgression of desolation, to give both the sanctuary, which is the land, and the hosts, which are the people, to be trodden under foot? How long would this transgression of desolation, how long would it last? And he said unto me, unto 2,300 days, then shall the sanctuary be cleansed. The sanctuary is the land. So, brothers and sisters, 2,300 divided by 30 gives you 76.6. So, knowing false Israel was set up in 1948, this is speaking about years, brothers and sisters. The days, each day is a year. 76 years added to 1948 puts us at 2024, brothers and sisters. Now, false Israel is the abomination that is standing in Palestine where it does not belong. False Israel has stolen our identity, the original black man and woman of America's identity. False Israel has been set up in Palestine to keep us from understanding who we are, brothers and sisters. Set up to make you think and us to think that the Abrahamic covenant was fulfilled in 1948. However, brothers and sisters, 4 years of what they call the Holocaust does not give them the proof or does not give them the necessary proof to qualify them to be the true seed of Abraham. They're not real. They are liars. they have been set up to keep you from knowing that you're the true seed of Abraham, brothers and sisters, that we're the true seed of Abraham. So, brothers and sisters, in closing, this is John 8. Then said Jesus to those Jews which believed on him, if ye continue in my word, then are ye my disciples indeed. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. They answered him, we be Abraham's seed, and were never in bondage to any man. How said thou, ye shall be made free? Brothers and sisters, this is evidence of them being exposed, the false Israel, or those that call themselves Jews, that are saying they're Jews. This is evidence that they, and not they are lying. They share that they've never been in bondage to no man. So that lets you know right there, brothers and sisters, they wasn't in bondage then, and it hasn't happened since. And 4 years in what they call the Holocaust, 4 years does not equate to 400. So, brothers and sisters, in the attempt to use their, their TV and their blowing up the 4 years of the Holocaust to be the most profound thing to happen to a group of people, as if nothing has happened to the magnitude of what took place with Hitler, the Nazis, and the Jews of the Holocaust. That Hitler was the worst man to ever walk the earth, and this event was the worst event ever to take place. That's what they want you to believe, brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters, the vision that we've been through, endured through, no one can take from us. That qualifies us for the covenant is what Abraham visioned his seed would endure through. And when the sun was going down, a deep sleep fell upon Abram, and lo, and horror of great darkness fell upon him. And he said unto Abram, know of a surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years. And also that nation whom they shall serve will I judge. And afterwards they shall come out with great substance, and thou shalt go to thy fathers in peace, and thou shalt be buried in a good old age. But in the 4th generation they shall come hither again, for the iniquities of the Amorites are not yet full. Brothers and sisters, let's walk this back. quickly. We was taken, kidnapped, and brought to this strange land. We've been in this strange land since 1555. Slavery started in 1619. The 1619 project. Brothers and sisters, our 400-year sojourn ended in 2019. That's the 400 years, brothers and sisters. No one could take that. And also that nation whom they shall serve will I judge. America's judgment started in 2020. And afterwards we should come out with great substance. We should come out with the substance that is in us. Come out with our minds back. Brothers and sisters. And in the fourth generation, we shall return hither from where we came, hither again. Brothers and sisters, in that same day, the Lord made a covenant with Abraham, saying, unto thy seed have I given this land from the great river Egypt until the great river, the river Euphrates. This covenant, brothers and sisters, is what false Israel is lying about. And brothers and sisters, this covenant belongs to you, the original black man and woman of America. Brothers and sisters, the messenger of the covenant, excuse me, the messenger of the covenant behold, I will send my messenger who will prepare the way before me. Then the Lord whom you seek will suddenly come to his temple, the messenger of the covenant, in whom you delight. Since he is coming, said the Lord of hosts. Brothers and sisters, the messenger of the covenant is teaching diligently, letting us know that the covenant belongs to us, belongs to you, and that you're going home. No one else is sharing this with you. The messenger of the covenant is sharing with you that we're not taking any land, 67 states, from this blood-soaked land. Everything here is stolen. Blood has been shed for it. We're not taking any reparations. We are going home. No one is telling you of the covenant. And the chief demon, Louis Farrakhan, brothers and sisters, is sharing with you that you're sinful and we're not going anywhere. He's calling God a lie. Brothers and sisters, the messenger of the covenant will suddenly come to his temple, the messenger's temple, when the war is full blown. And before there's victory or defeat the messenger of the covenant will come to the Nation of Islam, sharing with you, brothers and sisters, to flee, giving you the Injil, the Gospel of Revelation, the installing and the activate, the installing and the activation of what's in your mind. So, brothers and sisters, this is sharing with you when you see Jerusalem surrounded by armies, when false Israel is destroyed, brothers and sisters, we have to flee. This is a warning giving you the documents, showing you the documents, brothers and sisters, of what's about to occur. And with that, brothers and sisters, I'm going to bring this to a close and greet you as I came in the greeting words of peace. Assalamu alaikum.